Hi guys, this is Mr. William Wolfy here with episode 2 of my Let's Build series. In this episode I'm going to be going over a basic design of a 5-block high wall with ramparts included, and show how with a little depth management and block changing you can achieve an entirely different feel using exactly the same space. So we're starting off with the template here. We've got the 5-block high wall, and it's being repeated 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 9 across, and the ramparts go out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that is the template we're going to be using, and you can see the grass below. That is showing the ground template as well, but we can't go any further on. But yeah, this is essentially it. It does the job, but it's fairly boring. It's just a flat wall. There's glowstone, so it does offer suitable lighting, and you can see through the glass panes. However, you would have to jump to actually see through it. So it's more of just like a daylight kind of, feel, seeing the outside. But yeah, anyway, so I'm going to show you how I've achieved 5 different numerous themes for walls. More fantasy style, I'd say. So let's go on with the first design. Now this here is exactly the same in terms of dimensions, following the template. So what I've done here is I've added, obviously, these pillars here, which is actually dark oak logs, surrounded by trapdoors. There's glowstone this side, and there's a redstone lamp, which is lit by a redstone block in the middle here, which you won't be able to see. Just so you can see the difference depending on which one you would prefer to use. There is the stone bricks as support beams, and again further up there's the clay bricks to break it apart, so it gives it a lot more diversity in terms of bricks. And then if we look at the ramparts, I've lowered the middle by half a block, so these 3 are half stone slabs, and then there is this little rim here which is actually stone brick stairs, and then that goes up to here. It's exactly the same glowstone pattern, and it's just dark oak stairs, I believe. Yes, it is. Let's get rid of that. So yeah, that's essentially it, and on the other side I'll just show you, I haven't put the trapdoors on this side because that's what it will look like without the trapdoors if you don't have as much wood to use, or if you just prefer the bare look of it. But that's essentially it. That's more for a castle design. And we'll move across here, and basically what this is exactly the same as the wall design, but this is to encompass a doorway. And what I'm going to be showing you for the other themes are exactly the same as this template, so with the doorway included, but it's going to be another 4 different themes. So as you can see, it's the redstone lamps again, and the glowstone and the lamp this side, so the bare wood again. Exactly the same in all ways. It's just been extended to add the doorway in. And yeah, that's essentially it. So now I'll move over to the next theme. Okay, so this is the next theme, guys. As you can see, it's incredibly different compared to the castle design. This is an Egyptian pyramid, kinda gloomy looking temple theme. It's kind of going over quite a few adjectives there, but yeah, you get the gist. So basically what we've gone for here, it's exactly the same. However, the wall itself is a lot thicker, and that is to make it seem more, gloomy. There's a lot more places to put the torches, and it looks a lot more solid and well built, just like the pyramids were. So yeah, there are the torches on each of the pillars themselves, and there are bookcases in between, just to give it the whole ancient feel, etc. And there's jungle wood. I chose jungle wood because it looks a little orangey and worn, maybe a bit damp, or even dry. It depends how you look at it. And going on to the ramparts, this is incredibly different because there is no glowstone in this wall design, as I think it would have looked terribly out of place. So, and I think the torches add a bit more to the effect because it's going for the whole orange, brown, and yellow theme. And the glowstone in this texture pack is blue. That really wouldn't have worked. But on the ramparts, there are chests rather than the glowstone on the sides. This is to show off the whole burying the dead with their belongings and everything. And if you're using it for your own purposes, you could stash all of your stuff in there. Free access to loads of storage for however long you build your wall for. So to conquer the lighting problem up here, as there are no glowstone, we have wooden jungle logs, and then a fence post and torches along. So yeah, that's basically what I had as an idea for the lighting of the desert themed one, or the pyramid themed one. So anyway, that's that one. Let's move on to the next theme. Okay guys, so this is the Elven Forest themed one. That's as best of a description as I could come up with. Oh, the vines are growing a bit. So basically what this one is, it's more of like wood elven style. Lots of wood, lots of nature, plants and everything. Very magical looking. So yeah, we've got the gravel path going through, we've got water pools, lily pads. The wall itself is leaves. So I thought to put in the glowstone on every block of where there would be a hole, as you can see through the leaves anyway pretty easily. You would be able to see enemies coming. So, and the wood is to you know, surround the leaves, making it look a bit more sturdy. This is normal oak, this isn't dark oak. The pillars are held up by mossy cobblestone. It looks quite good in this texture pack. It probably wouldn't be too good in default, so you may want to change that for a different valuable, such as lapis maybe, or gold, whatever tickles your fancy. And it's basically just held up by the fence support beams. The good thing is they won't latch onto the leaves, so that looks even better in terms of, you know, making it look sturdy, because it would just look weird attaching it to the leaves. And, you know, dotting around some vines and whatever. Up on the ramparts, it's fairly simple. It's just cobblestone, exactly the same as over here, the other two designs. Sunken down, cobblestone with wood oak stairs, and cobblestone stairs and slabs with the glowstone on the sides. Pretty basic, just like the first one. The only difference is for this side is I've left out the fence posts on the front, just in case you didn't like that design and you prefer having like vines down there or whatever. Anyway, that's it for this design, so I'll see you at the next design. Okay guys, so in this one, this is a very different one compared to the other ones. This is a royal themed one. Not specifically a castle themed one. This is more for royalty, so we're using lots of purple, red and white as they are royal colours. We have quartz walls. These are pillar blocks, pillar quartz, facing on the horizontal, with red hardened clay to give it a bit more sturdiness rather than using wool. We have chiseled quartz as the border on the floor for here, and we have just, you know, purple wool as it would, you'd probably see carpet in a royal palace. The lighting is different to the other ones. These are 3 high to make it look a lot more grand, and it is lamps, not glowstone. The glowstone wouldn't look as royal, especially in this texture pack, with pillars and bookcases under every glass pane. You could probably add clay pots with flowers in if you really wanted to, but I chose to leave those out as it may have looked a bit over the top. There's an iron door with a wooden button either side, so that it's a lot more secure than other places. So this would probably be used for more of an indoor area. And it's exactly the same the other side, other than the door is, facing the other way. Moving on to the ramparts is very different. These are higher than the other three, solely because it's royalty. You want it big and flashy and wow. And yeah, it's probably going to be inside anyway, so it's probably going to be hitting a roof. That's why I cut it off at here. But the chiseled quartz and the quartz stairs and slabs make nice holes to peer down through. As you can see, you can just walk straight through here. You can also fall off like I just did. And yeah, I've used birch wood as it's very light and it keeps with the very whitish theme. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this design. It looks very noble and grand. And yeah, so just birch wood really for this. I don't think any other wood would really work, as you want everything to be very bright. So yeah, and now we'll be moving on to our final theme. Okay guys, so this is the last theme, and I'm pretty sure you can tell what it is already. It is the Nether themed wall. But what's different about this design specifically, as I left it to the end, this is also an example of a hallway. This is a double wall with a double-sized rampart, which I'll get onto in a sec. But basically, you want very dark themed, so nether brick and iron bars, obviously. We also have obsidian as the lining, so it's very durable. And yeah, that's basically it for out here. If we move inside, you can see this is the hallway, and this would be extended for as far as you want. So this is basically a ramparts for below, and then the actual ramparts are above. So yeah, we have the glowstone being supported in between two nether brick fences. There is glowstone lighting above. And yeah, it's generally very secure. You can see this repeating along in the distance. You could have like junctions branching. It'd look very nice and strong. And yeah, the other design I had on the other side is, of course, lava lighting. If you really wanted it to be evil looking, you could break out this block here and put lava in, and you would have permanent lava pouring. Obviously, the only problem with this is you can die if you fall into your own, pit. So yeah, you don't want to be doing that. But yeah, that was just an example of, some subtle change you can do rather than just having the glowstone either side. But let's move up to the ramparts. So as you can see up here, it's exactly the same. This wall would be here, but it has been doubled. So it's now over here. And you have basically two walkways, which you could do a number of things with this actually. You could have your nether railway on here. I know a lot of people like to have railways going around in the nether. I chose quartz because it is something that you can gather very easily from the nether, obviously, because it's the only place you can get it from. And I think it breaks up the darkness very well, as you kind of want your paths to stand out a lot more from the rest of the bricks. That's why the stone brick down here for the flooring here, you want that to be a lot more durable. And then up here, there's obviously the iron bars here, so you're not going to get attacked by blazes or anything. And I left this here, these stone bricks going up. This could infinitely go up, obviously, up until a point. If you wanted to, you can do it as high as you want. You could even just do a flat ceiling if you really wanted to. I stopped it at that point though, because it goes like that with the bottom block. So it makes a nice little crescent. But yeah, that can be expanded upwards as much as you want to make a really nice tall roof if you wanted to, and that would protect you from ghast attacks and whatnot. There's also this glowstone here is the ceiling lighting. It's also the floor lighting up here, so it lights up the middle, as these would not light up the middle enough and you may get some mob spawning. The only difference on this side is I've broken out the iron bar in the middle. It still looks fortified because it's attached to the glowstone, but now you have an arrow hole, so you can fire arrows through for whatever reason. If you just wanted to convert this into some form of gold farm, killing pigmen, then that's totally up to you. But yeah, as you can see from this video, these are 5 designs that are all in the same space, excluding the nether wall, obviously, because I doubled it to show what it would look like if it was a hallway. But these are all the same dimensions, and yeah, it just shows how just changing blocks around and adding subtle depths of just one block. I mean, just adding this log on the outside makes the whole wall itself seem thicker, even though it's still only 1 block wide. The Desert Temple one is obviously much thicker because there are a lot more blocks going outwards, but you know, you get the gist. And these walls can fit in pretty much anywhere. I mean, you could have the castle wall in plains, you could have the elven wall in a swamp or forest, you could have the desert themed one in a desert, obviously. You could have them anywhere you want, but I mean, I've put them on their natural blocks, which I think they would blend in well. So this is on sand, that's on grass, this is on grass like a flower forest kind of thing. This is more inside, that's why I've got the wool, and this is obviously in the nether. So yeah, that's basically it. If anyone is interested in these designs, I will post a world download link in the description. But thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and or subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I'm Mr. William Wolfy, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!